What's going on, everyone? This is Erik from Full Mind MMA, and today I am joined by the UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz, who will be fighting Israel Adesanya at UFC 259 on March 6th. Jan, how are you?
Hey, hello, I'm good, thank you. All good. And how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks again for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you on. This is really
Pleasure
exciting.
for me.
Real quick, we were just talking about this a little bit off camera. You just had a baby boy over the holidays, so congratulations about that, of course. How has the journey been so far, becoming a dad for the first time?
Thank you. So far, so good. I'm right now. I'm lucky because I've got a fight, so I have to sleep. So my fiance take my son, and they sleep in different room. So she take care of him. 95% is for her side right now. After the fight, I will take care of him. Well, we have delayed to today because I stay with him for 1 hour alone, and he stopped crying. She was everywhere. But I survived. I'm here with you.
And of course, we definitely appreciate that.
The fight inside the octagon is much easier than be a father.
I could imagine. What was a bigger change in your life, the night that you became UFC champion, or the night that you became a father? What felt like it changed you more?
I think change was the same big, but in different ways. Now I've got when I'm becoming a UFC champion, I've got a lot of things to do. Not only inside the gym, but around the with the media stuff and stuff like this. And with my son, it changed everything in your life. You need to take care of him, you do everything for him to make him like the best. I think so. Oh, now you are.
There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Change everything is the same big change, but in different ways.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about this fight because this is a really, really massive card that you're going to be headlining. 3 title fights. Of course, you're at the top of it. And fighting somebody in Israel Adesanya who's really become a big star in this sport. Is it fair to say that this is the biggest fight of your career just because of, how big this card is and, the whole double champ status and everything like that?
The biggest fight in my life, it's somewhere in future. I believe that. But to this time, maybe it's in my opinion, I don't know. This I just love to fight. This is something what I love to do. I enjoy this. Israel is a really good fighter, one of the best. And it's a pleasure to me that I can fight against someone like him. And gonna be much when I beat him, when I knock him out or submit him, it's gonna be taste much better because I beat someone who never will lose in MMA. So I'm just excited, and I cannot wait to step inside the octagon.
Yeah, of course, it's a very, very exciting fight. What impresses you most about, just Israel Adesanya, just him and also his skill set? Is there anything in particular that stands out?
He's got his own style. He's really quick, really good stand-up, but it's not normal stand-up fight. He's got his own style, and this is something what he do, really good. And of course, he is strong mentally. I see this in his, eyes. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. He's gonna be a tough opponent, but we find a way with our coaches to beat him.
Yeah, how are you preparing for you said he has a very different style. How do you go about preparing for somebody like that? I would imagine it's very different from like when you prepare for Reyes or your opponents before that.
Yeah, but he's stand up, so we've got good stand up fighters here in Poland. In my gym, we find good kickboxers. They are in his way, lighter, faster than me. So I used to the speed. I know what the speed do. I know how to fight against guys like him. But also I train with my weight category, and so a little bit heavy guys. Because we will see how big he gonna be. He said that I'm not gonna be bigger than normally, but we will see in the fight. That's why I want to be ready for everything. And I train with lighter guys, with my category, and even with heavyweight guys to be ready for everything. And we do normally. We just change. We do everything the same like to Reyes. We just change, sparring partners. That's it. One different. And of course, I've got a little bit longer camp, because to Dominica I've got only 6 weeks. Now we've got, full camp, so much better.
Yeah, that's going to be good getting the full camp. I feel like a lot of us kind of forgot about your ground game because in recent fights, you've just been knocking everybody out. You've been touting, Polish power, and it's been really incredible, the finishes that you've been getting. But when you go against somebody like Adesanya, do you think that you might try to, mix in some takedowns, maybe threaten with submissions, or do you really just want to knock him out and prove that you are the better striker?
This is MMA, so I just want the fight, Doesn't matter, KO or submission, I don't want to leave decision for referees. I want to finish fight before time. And of course, I do wrestling every day, I try to take down my sparring partners, submit him, on the ground and pound. So this is one of my game plan, to take him down and finish fight on the ground. It's not a secret. But like you said before, I love stand-up. I like to fight in stand-up, and we will see, You need to watch the fight, and then you will know everything after that.
Oh, and I know the whole community is very, very excited for this fight. I've heard you talk about this in some previous.
About my wrestling skills, I still, doing this.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you have 9 submissions on your resume already. It would be incredible to see you get some more. You've talked about this in other interviews before. You are an underdog again in this fight. I know you said it doesn't bother you being a betting underdog at all, but like, when do you think that people are going to, maybe the odds makers start putting some more respect? I mean, you are the light heavyweight champion. This is your belt that you're defending here.
Maybe after this fight, when I won this fight, I'm not gonna be underdog anymore. After this fight, people start, gonna have maybe more respect to me, and they start believing in me. But I don't care if I'm again an underdog. No problem for me. I just focus about my opponent and about me. I just focus about my camp to do not catch injury. To be the best shape ever. This is what I think about. Not about that I'm gonna be underdog or no underdog, or it's gonna be 20 degrees in the arena or 25. Doesn't matter for me. I don't care about stuff like this.
Of course, and that's just going to be more money for people that bet on you then when you come out on top.
Yeah, one time after when I beat Luke Rockholm, I said this before in interview. One guy in the hotel come to me and say, "Thank you, my friend, because I'm a rich man now after your fight." He won $50,000.
Wow.
He put money.
Again,
incredible. Maybe someone gonna be rich after this fight.
He put 50,000 on, or he won 50,000. That's incredible. Wow.
I don't know how many he put.
That's
I don't
nuts.
know. I forget.
You got to figure if you beat Israel on March 6th, you have some pretty big fights ahead of you after that, not to look too far in the future, but, what are your long-term goals as champion? Do you want to stay and dominate at 205, or maybe even like move up to heavyweight and chase a second belt of your own? Like, what are your big future goals?
I'm thinking about heavyweight, but in the future, not now.
Okay.
Two more years. For sure, 2 more years in 205, and then maybe I will go to heavyweight. Yeah, something like this. But yeah, two more years in 205 for sure. This is my weight category, natural weight. But I'm getting older, so the cutting weight is a little bit harder. And in the future, for sure, I will go to heavyweight. And I like eat, I like food a lot. So.
Yeah, speaking of moving to heavyweight, obviously Jon Jones, Dana White just announced, is going to be fighting the winner of Ngannou and Stipe Miocic. Just what are your general thoughts about Jon moving to heavyweight? I'm sure you would have liked to face him at light heavyweight. But yeah, just what are your thoughts about his move up, and what do you think about his odds of winning the belt there?
I stopped thinking about Jon Jones right now. I'm thinking about my weight category, about right now Israel. I forget about Jon Jones. He is not my problem anymore. He is, heavyweight guy's problem right now. When I go to heavyweight and he will be in heavyweight still, then we can talk about him again. Right now I don't care what he's gonna do. If he's gonna fight or no, not my problem.
Of course. Yeah. Last question here. If you had to predict the way that this fight's going to go, or how you'd like to win, do you have a round, maybe a way to finish? What are your thoughts? How are you going to beat Israel Adesanya?
Yeah, I started doing my visualization training because this is also something important for me. And I see second round left high kick on head.
Okay, a high kick. Awesome. Well, I know. we all can't wait to see the fight. Real quick before I let you go, Jan, did you have any sponsors or teammates that you wanted to give a shout out to for our subscribers? The time is yours.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for all sponsors, for my friends, for my team, for fans all over the world to support me, send me energy in the March 6th. I'm gonna need it, and wish me luck. That's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, perfect. Thank you so much again for your time today, Jan. Make sure to follow him on Twitter and his social media below. Yeah, tune in March 6th, Polish Power. Thanks again, Jan. Hey guys, it's Erik from Full Mount MMA. Check out some of our other videos, and if you like that content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you never miss an update.